teach is extraterrestrial planets suitable for human habitation. Basically, I'm going to just talk about a few planets that I found on the internet and then NASA has found, and that would be good for suitable, human habitation. Okay, so could you imagine living on another planet? Looking at a different star, looking at a different sun. Maybe somewhere where it's cold, maybe where it's rocky, maybe there's no water. You've seen the movie The Martian. That was a horrible movie, but I felt so bad for that guy. But maybe like Star Trek, people living on different planets, them exploring other planets, things like that. And then, basically, what does the planet need to be suitable for humans? Oxygen. Now, the problem with oxygen is that we can bring it with us. We can pull it out of the materials in the ground. I did an interview with Dr. Mariana Takamiya, and she's a professor at the UH. She does astronomy and physics, and she said basically we can pull the oxygen from the rocks, but we have to bring but for water, as we need water as well, but for water we have to bring hydrogen with us, because we can't just carry water with us, because that's a lot of weight. So water, oxygen, so shelter's another one. We'd have to find a way to bring the shelter with us, or maybe that planet will have materials for it. Food, how are we going to grow it, or are we going to bring it with us? Also, another one was pressure. Now, when you go up Mount Can, it's harder to breathe, and how here we can breathe fine. That we have to find a planet that has equal pressure for us, and just for us. And so I'm going to be talking about in the planets about habitable zones. Habitable zone. So a habitable zone is if you see Earth is right here, and we're like the Goldilocks zone, for perfect climate for life and things like that. So we're looking for stars that have planets, but planets have to be in that habitable zone, or that's potentially. But since where our telescopes cannot see atmospheres yet, so we don't know if they're really habitable or not. So the star will have to have a long life support. It can't be too hot, it cannot be too cold. It has to be just right.
Sorry.
Okay, so the first planet is Wolf 1061c. So it comes from the star Wolf 1061. So it's about 13.8 light years away. It's a habitable zone. It's 4.3 times the size of Earth. It has a rocky surface. It takes about 17 to 18 days to complete the orbit around that star. And it is a dwarf red star. So that's one. And then Gliese 163c. So this one's far. This one's 49 light years from Earth. It's from the Dorado constellation. This one is basically a super Earth. It is 7 times the size of our planet. It's in a habitable zone, but we can't see the atmosphere yet, but we do know the color of it. It seems to be not too hot but not too cold. It takes about 26 days to orbit its star. Gliese 667cc, another super Earth, 3.9 times the size of Earth. It orbits a red dwarf star, which is Gliese 667c. It's in a habitable zone, and then it takes 28 days to complete the orbit, and also 22 light years away. So this one's